morning, clients, patients, friends, and neighbors. My name is Dr. Amanda Ennis, and today I was hoping to demonstrate to you a couple different techniques that you can use to clean a dog's ears. To help me out today, I have one of my favorite little patients, Tito. He's a very good little Chihuahua, and hopefully he'll be helpful in demonstrating these techniques. So to get started, I'm going to show you two different methods of dry swabbing the ears. You can use either a Q-tip, long-handled or regular, or a gauze square or makeup pad remover that looks like this, folded into fourths so that it's about the size of your finger. Without any product whatsoever, you can take the Q-tip, tilt back the ear canal, and advance the head of the Q-tip into the ear canal. Tito's ears are pretty clean. He does have a little bit of wax in there. There we go. So I did get out some wax just from doing that. And an important thing to remember, especially when you're doing the Q-tip technique, is that it's really difficult, if not impossible, to puncture a dog's eardrum when you're cleaning the ears out with the Q-tip. The eardrum itself in dogs and cats is so far down, it's almost by the lower jaw. So please don't worry about accidentally hurting the ear or the eardrum doing this cleaning. But the whole head of the Q-tip should advance into the ear canal. The vertical canal is pretty long, so we're getting out some good material on Tito. The second method is similar. It involves taking a dry kind of 4x4 gauze square or a makeup pad remover and putting it into fourths. You do the same thing. You kind of tilt the ear back and use your finger to rub as far into the ear canal as possible. With your finger, you're not going to go very far, so again, don't be afraid of puncturing the eardrum. But that can get out any loose debris as well. But Tito's doing very good. And then you repeat the same thing on the other side. A slightly improved method of doing this, I think, would be to buy some kind of general cleaning solution. This one is called Duxo Micellar solution, but there are many others. There's Epiotic, there's Malicetic, there's a ton of different products that you can buy. And then you can use this product, place a little bit on the Q-tip or on the gauze square, like so. And then repeat the same steps. So take the Q-tip, advance it into the ear canal, and just clean everything out. I think sometimes the moisture from the product helps dirt and debris stick a little bit more readily onto the Q-tip. So that's why I prefer having a solution in mind as opposed to just dry swabbing. But Tito is very, very good. Okay. And then if we did the same thing with our gauze square, it's already moist, but you would do the same thing. You'd stick the gauze square using your finger into the ear, swirl it around, and by this point, we're really not getting a whole lot of debris. The one thing that I like to tell people is that ideally, the ear canal should not remain wet after cleaning. So it's important if you're using an ear cleaning solution to take a dry gauze square afterwards and just gently blot the inside of the ear canal. And then repeat the same thing on the other side. Oh, you good boy. So the last technique I'm going to show you is something that maybe more traditionally you would have thought of when you thought of ear cleaning, and that's an irrigation technique. I'll sit little Tito down. And that involves taking an ear cleaning product similar to this Duxo and just turning it, so opening up the bottle, turning it and flushing the actual matter into the ear canal. If you do this, I highly recommend that you have an extra towel ready and a gauze square ready. and expect that the dog will shake his head after you irrigate the ear. But I'll demonstrate that with Tito. So I'm gonna squirt. Oh yeah, and then before he shakes his head, I try to really rub around the ear canal to get the moisture kind of really deep down into the vertical canal. Oh, he's being very good. And then most dogs, but not all, will sort of shake their head. Oh, he's like, not in this case, huh, buddy? And then you can also use the gauze square to clean things off. Again, with the irrigation technique, you want to make sure the ear is dry afterwards. And additionally, I would say some people like this technique because the ear solution gets farther down in the vertical canal, and then when the dog shakes their head, they may bring up really deep-seated or deep-rooted wax or debris. So I'm going to take a final gauze square and use that to clean and dry the ear. But Tito was wonderful for that, and he makes it look quite easy. But even if you have a dog who has really big floppy ears that get dirty, the technique is going to be the same. I would equally say in a bigger dog, you absolutely shouldn't be afraid of puncturing the eardrum. And I think if you have a dog with nice, generally clean ears, you're probably going to be one to doing just a general cleaning maybe twice a month. If you have a dog who has a history of ear problems, or if we're treating an active infection, I would say once a week, sometimes once even every day for a few days. But at any rate, now that I've demonstrated ear cleaning on little Tito, I hope that this was helpful, and it was awesome to work with this little man. Until next time, I'm Dr. Amanda Ennis from Metropolitan Veterinary Center.